Oh, cool.
This is where last week's video ended, except now it was the morning and laundry day. Now this video was shot over a 10-day period, which is kind of insane considering everything we did. It was a real struggle because how peasant-like we lived, but good golly did we capture some absolute bangers. I guarantee you'll be impressed, so here we go. We were at the top of Portugal and had plans to be in Nice to meet up with a couple mates in 15 days time. So we started making our way east along the northern coastline of Spain, seeing some of the most unique beaches I have ever seen. Of course, we got a little wet exploring them.
Like to get lost on some old back road, find a shade tree and a honey hole, and talk to my grandpa again. I see God in everything, trees and pain and nights in the spring. So why do I still long for a home? I like to lay in a field on a cozy blanket and feel the fear of never waking. Know the true warmth of the sun. I like to love my lady long and hard.
Now compare me running all majestic along this beach to Aiden eating absolute shit. With all our filming, of course we had to charge every single day in Burger Kings and car/tent sleeps every night in some of the most horrid spots. Now we're not complete grubs. We did find unique ways to wash off. Enter the Spanish ladies who didn't speak a word of English.
Privacy.
I wanna be a child climbing trees somewhere, breathing in the
They're filming all that.
air before I knew this life was unkind.
Yeah,
Well-trained dog on
something.
a couple of acres of kind lady and a place to take it. You know, friends, I can count on one of mine.
To be honest, they enjoyed washing us a little too much. It was a fair trade though, because that was the closest we've had to a real shower in about 3 weeks. Here's some of the other setups we had before we get to the next section of our journey.
Let 'em know it all turns out just fine. Know me is to love me and to hate me is to wrong me. I prefer my not so lonely love. I'm a simple man, I don't need much. Just a simple song, just a human touch.
Yeah, I won't lie, it was so grim, and I will never travel like that again. Anyways, it's time to explore this natural wonder that honestly gives me alien vibes.
Down the line, let me feel it all. Your pain in the sky, so let me go. Down the line, we all burn, burn, burn and die. So let me go. Down the line, I wanna feel it all. Your pain in the sky, so let me go.
Very cool, but it was time for Aiden and I to leave civilization for a few days. Now when you think of Spain, you probably don't think of mountains. Let me change your perspective.
Go on and put on that dress that all the bad boys like. I know your daddy ain't home, so ride with me tonight. You always wind up here in a puddle of tears. Them boys are out and they're angry and they're looking for blood in the back of a blue old pickup truck. You've got nowhere to go, although you're all gussied up. There's so much whiskey in his coke, it'll make her nose spin. But she swears that his love is a damn godsend. She ain't known God since she was a child. She used to play in the yard and she would dream of one day, till the world came around and took her dreaming away. Told her how to dress and act and smile.
While all of that is cool, nothing tops this spot in my mind.
Asshole from back home. She'll never make it out alive. That small town bar scene where small vices kill your big dreams.
Only problem was it was about 30 degrees, so we had a much needed dip afterwards. And after getting some more terrible sleeps, it was on to the next hike, which was technically over the border in France. Notice the shape of the lake.
I love your mother's stories about you as a kid. I heard you scored a job in the East Village. Well, working for some folks who don't know your name. Well, ain't you gonna miss all of them wasted days? We sit around drinking out of Sarah's place.
That Love Heart Lake is no joke, by the way. The hike is stupidly steep the entire way, not for the faint of heart. We saw one girl turn back, and another girl who eventually made it to the top was in tears. Not entirely sure how, but after the last few days, we managed to muster enough energy to play a light 1-on-1. Oh, and just by the way, the record for the entire Europe trip was something like 10-5 my way. Of course, I got tired of winning, so it was time to wash off before some more car sleeps. And holy moly, imagine sleeping with the car door open, feeling something wet touch your hands so you jump up awake to see this fella just staring at you. Yes, the cat scared the shit out of me, but no time to dwell on that. Time for another few hikes.
Don't come back clever and proud, you're under the skyline. We always knew you were the better half of our good times.
Now, what do you expect from hiking for hours every single day in the worst shoes imaginable? Blisters. Raging blisters that were causing both Aiden and I to limp, making the hikes very unenjoyable. So we decided to skip the last few that we had planned and spend the day at this lake we found. Thankfully, we found another spot we didn't have to hike at all to see the view, but we arrived at night, so it was time for a bath mission.
Here she is. Oh, yes. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't need a shower tonight.
Bro, you're fucking filthy. Wash off.
Like 3 days.
Fair bit of moonlight to see the view, but it was better in the morning. And of course, a morning fresh up, which was somehow colder than the midnight dip. And for good measure, here's some extras from this period in time.
It's so slow.
I'm in the fucking middle of nowhere, and this is where all these fucking cars decide to meet up, fucking congregate, fucking search party, and all fucking yapping away at me. What the fuck are the chances of them pulling up right next to me? I'm on such a fucking long road in the middle of nowhere.
These were the bastards who ruined my sleep. Anyway, that brings us to France, where the journey continues to Nice. Make sure you subscribe for weekly videos. A big few videos on the horizon.
So sad.